we've just arrived in California and we've noticed on the back of our car carrier that this tire is flat. So we have a little bet going to see if I can change this tire in less than 3 minutes. And as you can see, I have everything laid out. I have the tire tube, which is a 27.5-inch tube. I have the tire actual tool to help me get it off the rim. I've got the pump, and we're going to say, can Carrie get it done in less than 3 minutes? Right. So the first thing I'm going to do is, starting right, if we start the clock right when I get the pump placed on this extra tube, we're just going to pump it up a little bit. Just get a little bit of air in this tube. That's all we need. Okay, so it just has a little bit of form. Then on the tire itself, it has a quick release that you can just release and undo. And I'm going to go all the way with this. Okay, it just pops off. Try not to get yourself too dirty. So we got the tire off. We take the tool. You reach underneath the edge of the rim with the tool. It doesn't really matter if you pop this side of it. Let me use this side instead. It might be easier. And you're going to bring it on the outside of the rim. There we go. Sometimes it's easier with an additional tool too, but I can just use my fingers, pull it on the outside, and see that tool just slides along the bottom, and
1 minute.
we get it out. Okay, so I'm only going to take half the tire off, because I can reach in there and I can pull that tube out. You have to undo the screw, pull it out. There's one tube out. Here's the 27.5. You got to put it in where the screw base goes in, obviously. Screw it down. Some people remove that. Actually, I'm going to do that too because it's the right thing to do. Some people remove this thing all together because sometimes when you're pumping up your tire, it will actually pop your tire. So I'm pulling that off. And I'm putting it in. And you see just a little bit of air that I have in that tube helps me push it back onto the rim.
2 minutes.
Oh. Can we do it? We're down to 2 minutes. I think I get a little bit of grace, don't I? Put it in. Put it in. Right? Super easy. Famous last words. Make sure that the screw stays in the hole here. Push it in. And then start here again. And we're going to push it down, back in the rim, all the way around. Sometimes you need another set of hands because it pops off. We're almost there. And I'm gonna get some grease, I know I am.
That's 3.
Uh-oh, 3 minutes. Let's get this back in. There we go. Okay, it's in. Woohoo! Back to the pump. I'm gonna just pump it up a little bit more. I'm going to pump it further once it's on the bike. And then we're going to put it back in the bike. Sorry. Not getting too greasy.
Go.
I just needed another set of hands to open up the bottom derailleur so that we could get the chain in there. So I was able to get my trusty camera person to drop the camera for a second. So now the wheel's back on, we tighten it up just the right amount and snap it in.
Perfect.
And we can test it out. Make sure it's working, which it is. So do a final pump. Okay. New bike tire. I take the bike and roll it over. The mechanic always has the first ride on it. See how confident she is in it. And the wheel hasn't fallen off yet, so that's a good sign. Got brakes. And that's all there is to changing a tire.